How cool was that sequence? So let me show you the secret sauce to get shots just like that. This is called the magic arm, and this, the suction cup. Believe me, those two tools combined will give you some amazing cinematic. And yeah, let's talk about it. Most of the shots on that little sequence were done by using this. As a solo filmmaker, that is something super cool to rely upon because you can attach them anywhere. You can attach them on your window, you can attach them on the hood of your car, you can attach them on the roof if you have a glass ceiling like I have in my car. And they're great. They give you different angles, they give you more dynamic in your shots. And I mean, if you're a solo filmmaker, that is a big plus because obviously you don't have anyone to hold the camera. So this one here is this Rig magic arm with the clamp. You probably have seen this online. It's awesome. I normally use two of them, and as I have a cage in my camera, I can then balance it out a little bit better. Yes, you can do some very cool things with just one, but I would strongly recommend, if you do have a cage as well on your camera, to use two of this. It just gives you more stability, gives you more balance, gives you more safety to your camera, and it also balances out the weight of the camera into two arms and not just one. And this one here is my newest addition, is the Ulanzi SC02 car mount suction cup. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit skeptic before I buy this because you just don't want to put your camera on something and then all of a sudden it will break and fall off. And things like this, it's always a tricky question. Don't see many reviews about them. There are a few which are extremely expensive. When I bought this one, I was like, let's see. Let's hope that I can manage to put my camera on it and it will not fall. And this morning, when I was doing that little sequence, I was able to use this for the first time and I was really impressed. It's not sponsored by Ulanzi or Small Rig or any other thing that you see in this video, but I'm gonna say this is really good. I mean, I'm extremely happy with the built-in quality, the security that it gives to my camera attached this morning into many places around the car, including the hood on the outside, which I was scared, but it was actually all good. Like I could get the shots, it was smooth, it was pretty nice, and I'm super happy about it. The quality is here. You're buying something really good for around 45 to 50 euros, so it's not bad. Being able to hold my camera, which is a Sony a7 IV, and I used a 17-28 camera lens, which is not the heaviest of a setup, but is heavy enough. And sometimes for these things, anything is heavy enough if you don't have an action camera or something that is slightly light. Yes, if you're looking for one, I would strongly recommend, and I'm super happy with it. As I said, built-in quality is amazing. I actually should have gone two, and hopefully they still have it so I can order one more, because I think with two would be maybe better, because again, it can give you more security and just peace of mind that your camera is not going to fall, although I don't think it will, but again, better safe than sorry. So I might order a second one so I can attach them to the sides and just give my camera a little bit more security and myself. Something really good about these things is they offer you a lot of dynamic and you can place them anywhere, but what's very, very good about it is that they're not expensive. Like, you can buy two magic arms for maybe about 30, maybe 20 if you get it on deal, 20 euros. And a suction cup you can buy for 35 to 40, maybe 50 euros. When you compare with other things, they're actually very cheap. So I wouldn't hesitate and get a couple of those and put them on your toolkit, and I'm pretty sure that they will make not just your life easier, but your videos a lot better. They're very simple to use, although sometimes I hate this thing here because it's so annoying. But once you got the gist of it, it's easier. And yes, sometimes it's probably easier if you have someone else to help you to set up the magic arm, because, you know, they just angle around like this. Very difficult sometimes, but you got the gist of it, and with practice you're able to assemble them pretty easy. Just be careful though, because I was actually super upset in the morning when I recorded the sequence that I chipped a little bit of my window in the car. When I was mounting this at the actual door, I touched the glass of the car with my watch and it chipped a little bit and it kind of cracked. So I was super annoyed. It made me feel super stupid, but hey, I guess everything for the shot. Also, something that is very helpful when you are using some tools like this is to have a cage around your camera. So if you're like me and you have a Sony a7 IV or maybe a Sony a7 III or any other camera that is not the Sony FX3, you might need a cage. And the reason is it's a lot simpler to attach this to your camera. With a cage, you can attach them on the sides, you can attach them on the bottom or on the top, and you can make sure that the placement of your camera is as good as possible. And if you don't have a cage, the only place you can actually attach is the bottom. It kind of restricts you because obviously you can also only use one, and with the cage you can use 2 or even 3 if you have. If you want to know more about what cage do I use and what even a cage is and or the whole setup with the cage, let me know in the comments below and I'll make sure to make a video about it, explaining how to use it, what is it for, give you some recommendations on which one is good. I think it's a good thing to have. I've been using the cage in my camera for a while and it's definitely worth it. So here you have it. If you do really want to know more about the Magic Arm or the suction cup, let me know in the comments below. I'm super happy to let you know everything about them. I know I didn't go too much into the specifics, but hey, it's not much to talk about it, right? It's kind of a straightforward. Press, add your camera on here and attach this somewhere. Just make sure it's safe. But again, if you want to know, let me know in the comments below. I'm more than happy to answer any of your questions. If you also want to know anything else, please ask me in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate you watching to the end, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Very nice. Yeah, it doesn't work. Peace.